up, guys? Big Time Bentley. We're driving through up to June Lake right now. About a 6-hour drive. Right now we're going through the Santa Monica area here with Big Dad Bentley. Just gonna show you a little bit of the drive. Dad keeps telling me these stories a bunch of times in a row. I think you're getting old as hell. How many times have you been on this drive?
Too many to count. I gotta say probably realistically like 150 times.
People always talk about LA traffic being really bad. It's not really bad right now, probably because it's Sunday and there's not a lot of people on the road. So we're able to get out of LA pretty quickly, and then we'll get on the 14 freeway and then on to the 395 highway. Spoke a little too soon, got some traffic. So this area we're driving into now is the San Fernando Valley. There's some nice areas of the valley like Sherman Oaks, Encino. That's where the Cobra Kai kids are from. Our boy Daniel LaRusso is from Reseda, which is the not as nice part of the valley. So now we're out of LA, we're getting on that 14 freeway right now. So this is kind of like the boring part of the drive is when it starts here. It gets a little bit mundane, go through the desert. So I don't know, maybe we'll listen to a podcast or who knows, do something to keep ourselves occupied. And we just hit the 2,000 foot elevation mark. So we're getting a little up there. It's important to stay hydrated when you're going up in elevation so you don't get altitude sickness. In terms of hydration, I'm on this 24 ounce AM PM coffee. Went for the big boy, cup of Joe. Palmdale.
Can't wait till you see the song or the sign.
So we're getting into the Mojave Desert. Mojave. Mojave. In Antelope Valley.
That's where Palmdale, Lancaster is.
Antelope Valley.
I ain't seen one damn antelope. I'll say that.
Never seen an antelope. What is an antelope, like a gazelle?
On the Serengeti.
Yeah, this is a pretty destitute area. I think people do come out here and live here though, because it's pretty cheap. So you can actually afford a home.
Some of the big aerospace companies have moved out here too.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Northrop's out here.
Oh, so people can just come out here and work.
Yeah.
And then, I guess that's not bad.
Yeah. So it's Palmdale.
Palmdale. So yeah, for those of you who've heard Afro Man, Palmdale, this is the city he was talking about. Just not much out here. I think we're gonna stop to eat here in Mojave. A lot of different weed dispensary ads here along the 14 near Mojave.
Right. There it is.
Ascent your Mammoth Lakes dispensary. day. Let's go through Dad's series of no's. McDonald's?
No.
Mojave liquor store?
Yeah.
Valero?
Maybe. It's a food shop. There's Denny's. How about that?
Denny's. Alright. It was always going to be Denny's. There was never really a choice.
Because there really isn't anything.
Looks like they got some electric charging stations. You got an iced tea here?
Mm-hmm.
I got a Dr. Pepper. What'd you order?
Philly cheesesteak omelet.
Did you get avocado, that bad boy?
I did.
Friggin' upgraded it. I took a little poquito crap in the bathroom.
I want to hear it.
How's the omelet?
Good.
So this stretch of the drive has a whole lot of boring nothingness, but this part right here that's coming up is pretty cool. It's called Red Rock Canyon. It looks like just different geological formations that are pretty neat to look at. Kind of crazy to think about too, how these formations came to be. I got to assume that all this was underwater at some point, like millions of years ago or something. But it's really interesting to think about that. Alright, so we're about halfway right now. Just a lot of open land, I guess.
That might be cool up there, though. It's a little shade once we get there.
But it's pretty scenic, pretty cool. I am taking like little naps with my eye guard thing. I should have had this for the Cincinnati Chili blindfold test. So drive update, we are in a little area called Lone Pine, one of the small cities on the way up to Mammoth or June Lake, and they've got just some basic shops here, a few restaurants, definitely some gas stations for people to fill up. Over here we got Mount Whitney too, so this is kind of the gateway city to Mount Whitney. Film museum over there. Here's the local high school, Golden Eagles. McDonald's. It's weird when I see small places like this and I see a high school, it kind of like makes that reality hit home of this is just like any other place, you know, normal life happens here, day-to-day life happens here.
So there's many more options here for food than there is in Mojave.
Lone Pine's got like a cool western kind of feel to it, and it's got a lot of older buildings that feel like they're preserved kind of well. We're getting into this area is called the Eastern Sierras, on the east side of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. So the next little city in this stretch is called Independence. A lot of people don't know, but in Spanish that's independencia. Yeah, just standard stuff out here. You got your gas, you got little foodstuffs, and some couple restaurants here and there. I think we'll probably stop and get some water here at the Chevron or something. Got some snacks and stuff. What's up, man? We're at a little place called Big Pine. Little place called Big Pine. This is a really small place. Again, little local shops, gas, food. Looks like they all got cannabis shops though in all these little places. People gotta get their smoke on. But then of course they've got these little casinos too, because they're allowed through Indian reservations and whatnot. And then again, here's a, looks like a it's a high school. I think it's also a middle school, elementary school. Like I said before, in Lone Pine, it's, you kind of go through these places and you don't really think about it, but normal day-to-day life does happen. And I guess that's anywhere that you're not really familiar with. You kind of get familiar with your own area, you get familiar with how things go in your city, in your town, but you don't realize that somewhere out there in Bangladesh, you know, kids are going to high school or, you know, learning science just like you are.
There's a turnoff there to the ancient Bristol cones, which are the oldest living things on the planet. Let's get down.
Oldest living things on the planet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they know that?
They dated them. Barbecue.
Copper top barbecue, probably pretty
Yeah,
dank.
it's right up here.
So these are the oldest things on the planet.
Yeah. These ancient bristlecone pine forest.
In the ancient bristlecone pine forest. Are you pulling my leg on that?
No, look it up. 24 miles right up there.
Somehow I don't believe that's the oldest thing living in the world, but
It is.
next stop, Bishop. Looks like this guy messed up. Probably speeding. I've never been there, but this is kind of what I imagine Montana or Wyoming looking like. So the next place called Bishop, this is where you want to go if you want any like supplies before you get up to Mammoth or June Lake, because they've got some bigger stores here. Population's a little bit greater, so
Cheaper.
yeah, a little cheaper. So we're gonna stop at a bakery, pretty well-known bakery called Schat's here, and get some nice baked goods, and I'll show you the inside. Yeah, lots of cookies and lots of different sweet baked goods. Some pies right here. Got some cinnamon rolls, some sugary stuff. I don't even know what all this stuff is, but it looks pretty good. I'm getting a jelly-filled donut here. Are they good? Thank you so much. She sounded pretty confident when I asked her if they were good. I want one of those coconut things. I want that. Got the goods? All right. And just like that, we out this mud. You want to ride the horse before we go? I kind of wanted to ride the horse, but Dad didn't want to get up on that. So I guess we're just gonna go with no horse ride. Trying out the jelly filled first. I haven't got to the jelly part though, so I can't rank it. It's a dang jelly filled. There's some really good beef jerky here if you're looking for that jerk of beef. I tried the jelly donut. I'm gonna give it a 8.1 on the dank rank.
Damn, pretty good.
Stopped here at O'Reilly's so Dad can get some antifreeze for the cabin. There's another weed place over there. It looks like Sierra Green. People getting stoned as shit in the Eastern Sierras. But yeah, that's Bishop. So now we have the last stretch of the drive, which is about an hour. So it's definitely below freezing now where we are. It's like 28 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's probably like -2 or 3 Celsius. Definitely looks like there's going to be some ample snow for the snowboarding and skiing. Be awesome, but we saw some like sort of leopard or mountain lion or snow leopard.
Taking down a deer.
Like a Siberian tiger or something. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the drive up to June Lake, Mammoth area, and I hope you learned something from it. Feel free to leave some comments down below. Tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me if you ever go up to Mammoth or June Lake and what you think of it up there. I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll do some snowboarding.